April 1, that May 1.
Painting,
It is April.
painting season April 1st through October 31st.
Okay.
And we're ready when you are.
Okay. You guys ready? You all set? You ready? Okay. All right, good afternoon, everybody. I'd like to go ahead and call the Board of Appeals meeting for October 19th, 2022 to order. We can please do a roll call for board members
So noted.
and staff members present.
So noted.
Do we have any additions or deletions to the agenda?
No, sir.
Okay. At this point, I'll look for a motion to approve the August 17th, 2022 meeting minutes.
Making a motion to approve the August 17, 2022 minutes.
I'll support that.
So we have a motion. It's been properly seconded. Is there any discussion about the meeting minutes? Seeing none, if we could please take a vote.
Mr. Pontoni.
Aye.
Mr. Blair.
Yes.
Mr.
Aye.
Sims.
Yes.
Very good. Motion passes. That'll bring us to the dangerous buildings show cause hearing. And our first property is 189 Bryant. Is anybody here from that address? No. We'll go ahead and hear from city staff, please.
189 Bryant Street is a result of a structure fire that happened back in July. It was affirmed as a dangerous building by our dangerous building officer. Would move to affirm it at this time.
Make a motion to affirm the 189 Bryan as written.
Yes.
So we have a motion. It's been properly seconded. Is there any discussion? If we could please take a vote.
Mr. Blair.
Yes.
Mr. Sims.
Yes.
Mr. Pontoni.
Yes.
Okay, motion passes. That'll bring us to the next building, and that is 146 Central Street. Is there anybody here from that property? Okay, seeing no one. If we could please hear from city staff.
146 Central Street is also a result of a fire happened back in July. Was affirmed as a dangerous building by our dangerous building officer. Would move to affirm it at this time.
Make a motion to affirm 146 Central as written.
Support.
Okay, we have a motion. It's been properly seconded. Is there any discussion on this motion? Seeing none, if we could please take a vote.
Mr. Sims.
Yes.
Mr. Pontoni.
Yes.
Mr. Blair.
Yes. That'll bring us to 19 Ridge Street. Is anybody here from 19 Ridge Street? Okay, seeing no one, if we could please hear from city staff.
19 Ridge Street was another fire happened back in July. Was affirmed as a dangerous building by our dangerous building officer. Would move to affirm it at this time.
Make a motion to affirm 19 Ridge Street as written.
Support.
Okay, we have a motion. It's been properly seconded. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, if we could please take a vote.
Mr. Pontoni.
Yes.
Mr. Blair.
Yes.
Mr. Sims.
Yes.
All right, motion carries. That'll bring us to our next building, which is 349 Hamlin. Anybody here from 349 Hamlin? Okay, seeing no one, if we could please hear from city staff.
349 Hamlet had a fire in it back in March of this year. It was affirmed as a dangerous building by our dangerous building officer. Would move to affirm it at this time.
Make a motion to affirm 349 Hamlin as written.
Support.
Okay, we have a motion. It's been properly seconded. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, if we could please take a vote.
Mr. Blair.
Sorry, we didn't hear that.
Mr. Blair.
Yes.
Mr. Sims.
Yes.
Mr. Pontoni.
Yes.
All right, motion carries. That'll bring us to our new business portion of the meeting. And the first property is 112 Highway Street. Is anybody here from that property? Come on up, sir, right to the podium there. If you could please state your name for the record. Okay, thank
Can
you.
you repeat that? I'm sorry.
All right, thank you for coming. What we're going to do is we'll hear from city staff first, and then we're going to open the floor up to you, sir.
Okay.
All righty. If we can hear from city staff, please.
112 Highway Street was written up on August 26th of 2022 with a compliance of October 27th of 2022. The violations were scraping and painting, while peeling and bare exterior surfaces and replacing all missing and broken windows. As of today, it doesn't appear any work has been done.
All righty, thank you. So, sir, we'll go ahead and open the floor up to you, and you can let us know what your plans are, and the floor is yours.
Alright, yeah, my plan was this spring I was gonna siding the whole house. My old lady was gonna buy it at tax time when she gets her taxes back this year.
Yep.
So I planned on siding it, but as far as broken windows, I don't recall any broken windows on the property. They've all been recently replaced by the previous owner. You know, I just bought the house a little over a year ago. You know, they were gonna let it go for back taxes. I had to pay it up or whatnot, so I did that. And as far as like broken windows, I don't recall any broken windows. Those were replaced, like boarded over, no windows there no more, you know, so.
So when you side over it, are you going to eliminate those windows and side over those areas, or are you going to put new
Yeah,
windows
all
in?
that's gonna be re-sided over, yeah.
So you're going to eliminate those windows?
Yes,
Okay,
yeah.
gotcha. So you had mentioned the siding, doing it in the spring, that was your plan, that's still your plan, is that correct?
Yes, sir, yes. That's my only thing that's holding me up, like, I only get SSI, you know, between tax and bills every month. I can't afford to do it exactly right now, you know. My bills alone are $600 a month for everything, you know.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I only get $841, you know, and then by the time I put gas, you know, support my 2 kids at home.
I hear you. Yep.
Just take into consideration that this order was written for painting, so if we are going to give an extension, it's going to be for the painting if he chooses to do siding. So even a 30-day extension will push it into likely
tolling
like
period.
May 1st of next year.
Did you say
I mean-
anything about the 30-day extension?
So the tolling period for painting starts October 31st. So if you're going to give him an extension of, say for instance, 30 days, it'll actually pick back up. So October 31st through April 1st, we don't require painting. So your 30-day extension will actually start on April 1st.
Did you catch that?
So pretty much I'm only gonna get a 30-day extension to paint it, but if I paint it, it's gonna just be chipping by, you know, next time, spring.
So if the board, we cannot require painting after October 31st.
Right,
So if the board is going to give you a 30-day extension, for example, they're going to have 11 days now until October 31st. And then it kind of gets put on hold until April 1st, so then that's when it'll start back up again. So likely, it could be an extension until May 1st
right, oh, okay,
of
okay.
next year, because we don't require painting through the winter months.
Yeah, because it would just be chipped right back off, you know?
Absolutely.
That's- But I plan on siding it all in springtime, you know?
Okay.
Are you living on the property now?
Yes, yes.
I make a motion to extend 112 Highway Street till November 15th.
I'll support.
Okay, we have a motion on the floor. It's been properly seconded. Is there any discussion, any questions?
No?
So you understand then that you'll have an extension, and you'll have until April to get it painted or sided.
Yes, sir.
Rather than the motion saying November 15th, why don't we just give a date in April of next year of when it makes sense that, you know, if it's the day before the April meeting or maybe the day before the May meeting, rather than giving him the extension to November 15th and then,
Would you like to withdraw your-
I'm going to rescind my motion and new motion to extend this till April 18th, 2023 for 112 Highway Street.
I'll support that.
Okay, we have another motion on the floor. It's been properly seconded. Is there any discussion or questions on that motion? Seeing none, let's go ahead and take a vote, please.
Mr. Sims,
Yes, yes.
Mr. Pontoni,
Yes?
Mr. Blair.
Yes. So, sir, thank you for coming in. You have an extension out until April 18th of next year.
All righty.
And good luck with the project.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it.
Brandon, go ahead and look for the paperwork that's going to come to you in the mail.
Yes, sir.
If, as we get closer to that date, if you're falling behind schedule and not able to buy enough siding or something, there is a second appeal that you can do to ask for more time if you do need it.
Okay, thank you,
Okay.
sir.
All right, very good. The last house that we have is 183 West Street. All righty, come on up, ma'am. If you can please state your name for the record.
Yep. Hi, my name is Jody Sager. I'm the property manager at Westbrook Place Apartments. We had gotten a citation for our roof over 609. She had some water coming in through her roof and through her window. We have been in touch with, well, we have tried to be in touch with a number of masonry contractors. We did get one bid. We contacted 16 companies. We got one bid.
Okay.
Can't do anything until 2023. But on October 10th, we did have a roofer come in and make some repairs over that unit. Since then, she hasn't gotten any water. It did rain all weekend, I believe, or most of the weekend. So she hasn't gotten any water. The gentleman who fixed the roof said there is a possibility that could stop it from coming in the window. So at this point, we do have that roof part patched. We're just still trying to get a masonry technician to come in and do us some good.
Okay, thank you for that, I appreciate it. What I'd like to do is hear from city staff on what the issue was, and then we'll open it back up to you, ma'am.
So I think Jody pretty much answered that for me. I had a complaint with a leaky window, went out and looked at it, and
Okay.
just wrote it up as it was, so.
So it looks like it's been repaired then?
Yeah, so I think I just need to coordinate with you, go back out there and check it out. As far as the masonry is concerned, I know you guys just put in a rental permit, so I mean, if I find some violations regarding that, when I go out to inspect that, then we can go that route.
That permit should be for residences, not Westbrook.
Oh, it's different.
It's a different building.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a different set of buildings,
Maybe I
sorry.
can talk to you after this, because it's a little confusing how
Sure,
it was.
yep.
But yeah, I didn't write you up for the masonry, so as long as I go back out there and find that there's no leaking going on in that window after a good rain, we should be all good. So you
Okay.
wouldn't need another extension.
Okay.
Have the walls or the inside surfaces that were damaged, have those been repaired?
No, we wanted to wait until we got the roof repaired and we didn't see any more damage coming in.
Okay.
So at this point, we can get it scheduled to get that stuff all repaired, because we don't think any more water's coming in.
Okay. So maybe.
So before you come and inspect, please give us a minute to get that drywall area repaired.
Okay. Then you may want to, yeah, push it out until it's.
Okay.
Yeah.
So sorry, we need to get the drywall area repaired in the apartment.
So do you have to get the brickwork done before you do the drywall repair?
At this point, we haven't seen any leaking since that roof repair happened, so we're gonna repair the drywall. And, you know, I guess, I don't think we're gonna see any more leaks, but since the roofer couldn't give us that verification, I can't give you that verification.
At this point, my opinion is the problem the city found has been resolved, with exception of maybe the painting of the drywall. Is that correct? The brickwork wasn't on the city's report. Is that correct?
Yes.
So the problem, the leak has been repaired, and then it would just be the drywall that would have to be addressed.
So the leak is subject to your going back and inspecting it?
Yeah.
And if it passes inspection, then,
And she's good.
so how would we move?
Just a
to
30-day extension?
30-day extension.
Yeah.
Make a motion to extend 183 West Street until November 15th.
Support.
Okay, we have a motion that's been properly seconded. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, if we could please take a vote.
Mr. Pontoni?
Yes.
Mr. Blair?
Yes.
Mr. Sims?
Yes.
Thank you for coming in.
Thank
30-day
you.
extension so you can work
Appreciate
with
it.
the inspector. Thank you. All righty, that ends our new business portion of the meeting. We are now at public comments. Are there any people from the public that would like to make a comment? Hi. All right, very good. Any board or staff member comments?
Tom?
Seeing none, the meeting is adjourned. Thanks, everybody.